Welcome everyone to my playthrough of Tales of Monkey Island. I know it's an older game, but I so love it and I know not a lot of people have heard of it yet, so let me show you its awesomeness. And yes, if you guys are wondering, these are the same guys that did The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us, and they're supposed to be doing Game of Thrones probably by next year.
At last, my victory is at hand! Behold, the legendary 13th monkey of Montevideo, whose sacrifice will eternally bind the oceans themselves to my infernal will. Impressed yet?
Not half as much as I'll be when Guybrush guts your diseased carcass with his voodoo cutlass, you doddering sack of scum.
I wouldn't hold your breath, waiting for any last-minute heroics, my dear. The last I saw of your mighty pirate husband, he was being torn apart by a school of my ravenous piranha poodles.
All right, LeChuck, put down the monkey and back away from my wife.
Guybrush!
Threepwood, you led me a merry chase. But soon the dread mysteries of these ancient simians will be mine, and the seas will run red with the blood of my enemies.
Yeah, well, you fight like a...
No time to waste, Guybrush. Finish enchanting that sword before LeChuck completes his spell.
I'm on it. One LeChuck defeating cursed cutlass of Kaflu coming up. Now, where did I leave those handy voodoo instructions?
They're pinned to your mast.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna have to make that stupid cutlass to cut that stupid guy. So, oh, I guess we can talk to him. Yeah, I can laugh too, bitch.
Come to Guybrush, you spooky voodoo recipe you. Well, I had to sail 6 of the 7 major seas to find the ingredients, but I finally finished the cutlass. Almost. Now all I need to do is find some fizzy root beer to spray on it, and LeChuck's as good as toast.
This means I'm gonna need some root beer. And for now, I can only navigate this area.
Infernal struggling, or I'll gut you from gob to...
Ah, the legendary monkey casket of Kauai. I'll never forget the horrible hula of Hades I had to do to get this thing. Is this thing sloshing? 4 words you don't want to hear when you pick up a coffin.
Since we're just beginning the game, this isn't one of those really, really tough puzzles to figure out. So let me just
struggling, or I'll gut
go
you
ahead
from
and
gob to...
I wonder how you open this thing. Aha!
make my
A
voodoo
seltzer bottle full of root
cutlass.
beer. I haven't seen one of these since before I had a beard. Bet this stuff will work wonders on my cutlass.
So for now, these things are kind of a no-brainer because
All
you don't really want to
to
start the game and then get
God,
stuck
root beer.
at the very beginning.
What kind of second-rate voodoo seltzer bottle has flat root beer?
I don't know, but whoever made it is not very good at his job. Obviously, what you need to make it fizzy is a bunch of mix. So there.
Whoa, this city.
And now you just have to put it on the sword. And
Prepare to meet your frosty carbonated maker, LeChuck.
Dar! Come and get me, you dirt-digging doily dipper!
Stop showboating and spray the sword, Guybrush.
I'm not showboating, I'm... Whoa. Oops.
Now we're going to die. Again. Wonderful.
Okay, no problem. I just need to find a fresh supply of impossible to find voodoo root beer. I sure hope there's some on Elaine's ship, because mine's as dry as a bone. And not one of those wet bones. I'm talking a dry bone.
we just broke that bottle. We're gonna have to make another one.
To chafe.
Elaine, my beautiful butter...
What?
I said, Elaine, my beautiful butter...
My beautiful butter?
I was gonna say buttercup, but you keep cutting me off.
Oh, Guybrush. Now stop the chuckle, we're all dead.
Now we're gonna need to board the other
Elaine,
ship, so...
you've got inordinately strong thighs. See if you can swing me that rope.
It's not long enough, but I've got a better idea.
Elaine kinda almost killed me, but she didn't really, so I forgive her.
How'd you do that?
You don't spend several years at the side of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, without picking up a few tricks, darling.
My ship! My booty! My collection of autographed sextants.
Nerd.
We'll buy you some more sextants later. Just stop LeChuck.
Ah, Threepwood. So good of you to join us. Saves me the trouble of having to sink your ship. Oh.
Alright, let's go ahead and make that cutlass.
It's Elaine's barrel of light grog. It's like real grog, only without the taste.
So that'll be the beer. And chop the plant.
Those roots could really use a trim.
And this will be the root. Simple enough.
Let's see if we can... There, much neater.
So we're gonna have to put this in the grog to make it turn into
Let's see
root
if these
beer.
roots add
Or,
anything to this horrible
well, not literally.
grog.
So you guys, this isn't how we make root beer, okay?
Ugh. This root grog is bland, joyless, and jejune. It's also flat. Now that's some fizzy root grog. I bet it still tastes like monkey snot, though.
Well, I wouldn't really know. I don't eat monkey snot.
Okay, you barrel of disgusting low-cal goo. Make yourself useful. Booyah! Look out, LeChuck! Here comes Guybrush Threepwood's glowing sword of hot monkey vengeance! LeChuck!
Do you mind? I'd be in the middle of an unholy ceremony here.
Unholy this!
Unholy this?
Yeah, I know, but he didn't give me much to work with. Hey!
Ah, you can't defeat me that easily, sheep good. Wait, what's happening?
Is that how the cutlass is supposed to work?
I don't know, it's so bright! What the heck?
Woof.
I'm human.
That's debatable.
Guybrush, quick! Finish him off!
What? Oh, right! This is for the monkeys, LeChuck!
What are you doing? Finish him!
It's not me, it's my hand! It won't... Uh-oh. Elaine!
Guybrush?
Elaine!
So this is basically how we'll start our adventure. We sink our wife's ship along with the reformed former zombie pirate, and it's, well, most of it is gone, so I'm gonna Titanic my way through it. And we wait for him to wash ashore, which is gonna be quite a while because they're in the middle of the rock of Gelato, and that's... I'll just show you the map later when it gets available. It's so much easier to explain it that way. Plus, the map is really well drawn and it's cute. I know I may not really sound like it, but I'm really excited about this, you guys. And I hope you are too. I mean, if you haven't played this before, this is going to be your chance at really knowing about the story. And it's going to be super funny, I promise you that. And it looks like the zombie hand is the first to wake up.
Elaine?
Ahoy there, me hearty!
What?
Don't worry, we'll have you up and sucking back a grog and... Oh, my nose! My beautiful pirate nose! I'll get you for this, you craven bilge rats!
Sorry, I don't know what got into me. Oh, this can't be good.
You know, you really should have that looked at, kid.
Huh?
The name's Nipperkin. Davy Nipperkin, senior reporter, Keelhaul Gazette. Welcome to Flotsam Island. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Actually,
Great. What's your name, where'd you come from, and how'd you get here?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, and...
Pirate, eh? Well, I believe it when I see it, kid. Still, it'd be nice to have a real genuine pirate buckling his swash around Flotsam Island again. Why, I haven't had an honest-to-goodness pirate story to write about in over 6 months.
Right.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Nothing like the promise of a good pirate story to get the old journalistic juices flowing again, says I. Say, just listen to me prattling on while you stand there all wet and confused and whatnot. So, what's your story, Creepwood?
This island looks, lovely, but where can I find a ship? I really need to get back to the Rock of Gelato and find my wife.
Well, there's only one ship here on Flotsam Island, but it won't do you any good.
Why not?
It's the winds, Threepwand, the winds! Here on Flotsam Island, the winds are always blowing inward 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's a freak of nature, a fluke, a curse. Whatever you want to call it, the result is the same. Once you've landed on Flotsam Island, you're trapped.
Are you seriously telling me there's no way off this island?
Well, not by ship, anyway. The only person who I think might know a way off the island is Deep Gut.
Deep Gut? What's a deep gut?
Deep Gut's my secret source for off-island news stories, and it's a good thing, too. Without the Gut's uncanny inter-island scoops, the Keelhaulers Gazette would never be able to compete with those snooty prima donnas over at the Flotsam Times.
Off-island news? Hey, then he might know something about Elaine. Where can I find this Deep Gut?
Hold on a second, pirate boy. David J. Nipperkin doesn't go handing over his secret sources to every Tom, Dick, and Guybrush that washes ashore.
But I can pay you with treasure from my ship, which is probably at the bottom of the ocean by now.
Look, kid, you seem like a nice enough pirate, so I'll make you a deal.
A deal?
Yeah, off-island news is nice and all, but the fair citizens of Flotsam are getting tired of stories about faraway lands they'll never see again. Not to mention that I hate being beholden to this Deep Gut person.
So?
So I need some nice, meaty, local pirate news.
I love making pirate news.
That's the spirit, kid. You can translate that moxie into news-making pirate mayhem, and I'll hand you Deep Gut on a silver platter.
Yeah, this'll be a snap. A snap. A snap. Ow!
This is going to be it for now, and I will see you guys again next Thursday, alright? And make sure to subscribe so you get to see the episode as soon as I upload it.